Hi, my name's Andrea and I'm a student at FIU. If you're struggling with how to prepare for a job interview, this video walks you through exactly what steps you need to take. There's already countless videos online that give tips on how to act and what to say during a job interview. In this video, you'll be hearing from myself, Cassandra, and Adi on how to prepare for an interview divided into 3 stages. With this tutorial, we plan to focus on advice for prep work to do before the interview, the morning of the interview, and post-interview tips specifically for jobs and internships through FIU. So let's get started. Stage 1, Pre-interview. The first step of preparing for a job interview begins with research. Research the company you are interviewing for beforehand to gain a better understanding of their culture, values, and the role you are applying for. Make sure to use this knowledge during your interview and mention qualities you have that would benefit the company and their mission. For example, Miami is filled with diversity and people from different cultures and backgrounds. It would be beneficial to mention that you are bilingual, which would allow you to reach and help a broader audience of customers for a company. The next question you might have is where to even begin your research. First, I would recommend looking at the company's website for frequently asked questions in regards to the company's policy and regulations. Here are the most common questions asked that you should have answers prepared for. Why are you interested in working for this company? What are your major weaknesses? Why have you chosen this particular field? And where do you see yourself in 5 years? Now that you know where to research and what type of information to look out for, it's time to move on to punctuality tips. It's important to take into account Miami traffic when commuting to your interview. In order to make a good first impression, make sure you arrive at least 15 minutes early. I would recommend to search how far away the interview location is from your house in order to plan accordingly and get there early. Now, let's move on to materials you should bring and have prepared prior to the interview beginning. The first thing you should bring is a copy of your resume. You may need to refer to it during your interview for specific examples you listed or be asked for a copy of it by the hiring manager of the company for further review. If you're applying for a job in the creative industry, I also recommend bringing your portfolio. For industries in journalism, photography, and even writing, it's best to have a compilation of all your works to show future employers. Make sure you organize and collect the proper materials for your job interview in advance, at least 48 hours before the day of. Finally, the last step of prep work for an interview is styling yourself in appropriate hair and attire for a professional workspace. The wardrobe guidelines for internships and job opportunities through FIU mostly follow the same criteria. It's best to show up in business casual attire. For women, this can include slacks, skirts, or dresses that hit at or below the knee. You want to try to keep your hairstyle professional and polished, meaning make sure you show up groomed and put together. Pulling your hair into a sleek bun or even a simple ponytail can help avoid your hair getting in your face and distract you from the interview. For men, appropriate business casual attire is dress slacks or chinos, a button-down shirt, dark socks, and dress shoes. These guidelines will help you look professional without overdoing it. And now that you know what to do before an interview, it's time to hear from Cassandra about Stage 2.
Stage 2, the morning of your interview. The day of your interview has arrived. The following is what you should do the morning of your interview. Avoid rushing. Give yourself ample time to get ready, whether your interview is in the morning or afternoon. Hurrying leads to stress and mistakes. Eat a healthy breakfast. You don't want a growling stomach to affect your performance. Eat just enough to have energy, but not something that will soon make you feel sluggish or have to use the bathroom. Eat before getting dressed to avoid getting anything on your interview outfit. Arrive early, but not too early. Potential employers will appreciate punctuality. Showing up just before the interview could indicate lack of preparedness. Now it's time to put your phone away. Prepare to give interviewers your full attention by turning off or silencing your phone before entering the interview. Use the bathroom before going into the interview. Even if you don't have to, it's better to go into an interview with an empty bladder to prevent any distractions that might pull you away from the interview. Relax. Take the time before the interview to take deep breaths. Breathe in slowly through your nose and breathe out slowly through your mouth. Think positive thoughts such as, "I got this." This will help you enter the interview calm and relaxed. Be friendly. Offer each person a smile and a firm handshake. Hiring managers often seek input from various staff members, especially in workplaces that value teamwork. And once you've completed your interview, it's time to hear from Ari about Stage 3.
Stage 3. Post-interview. When the interview is coming to an end, the interviewers will most always ask if you have any questions for them. Here's what you can say to them. First, thank them for their time. Make sure to smile and relax your face so that you don't look nervous. You can relax your forehead down to your jaw and chin, then raise your eyebrows and cheeks to form your relaxed smile. Segue it to any questions you might have for them. Possible questions could be asking about clothing policies, or how the company helps their employees' mental health. Thank them again for their time and leave with your head held high. You did well, and you need to remember that. Here are some tips to help you de-stress after the interview. Plan something to do after the interview. It can differ depending on the person. Something that will either keep you so busy that you forget about it, or something to help calm you down and bring you to your happy place. Focus on another goal you want to accomplish, preferably a short-term goal, so that you can accomplish it relatively quickly and feel the wash of dopamine over you. Send a message or email thanking them for their opportunity. Wait 1 to 2 weeks to send a follow-up email to see how long the decision email or message will take to get to you. If you don't get the position, don't be too hard on yourself. You did well. Take any past mistakes as a learning opportunity and improve your interview skills to become the best interviewee you can be. Conclusion. And there you have it. In just a few stages, you can know the main steps to take in each phase of the interviewing process to guarantee the best chance at securing the job. Each phase is equally important and impacts how job recruiters perceive you. Hopefully, these tips helped you learn something new that you can carry on with you to your next job interview. We hope you enjoyed the tutorial and wish you good luck on your next job interview.